In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to do a few different things with GeoGebra so that you can create your special quadrilaterals. First of all, notice our toolbar across the top. We have a point tool, midpoint tool, segment tool, a tool for creating lines, a tool for creating parallel lines, perpendicular lines, points of intersection. This is a text tool for creating text boxes. We have a tool for measuring angles, a tool for reflections, and a tool for rotations. And here we have edit tools, undo and redo buttons. First of all, let me show you how to construct a parallel line, because you might want to use parallel lines in constructing your special quadrilaterals. So I did a segment and then a point, and now what I want to do is I want to create a parallel line. And notice a little text box popped up here with some directions of what I needed to do there to select a point and a parallel line. So I am going to get my selection tool, and actually I'm going to go back to parallel lines here. I'm going to select the line, and then I'm just going to drag this to the point, and notice now that line is stuck to that point, and that line truly is parallel to the given segment here. And from here you can construct more segments and get your parallelogram. It'd be pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. Here's our other side of our parallelogram, and now I'm going to use that parallel line tool again, constructing a line parallel to this segment through this point. And then the next thing I want to do is get a point of intersection, so I'm going to do that. There's my point of intersection, and notice that we have our parallelogram. If you want to measure an angle, it's pretty easy to do. Click on the measure angle tool, and you either select the three vertices that, or the 3 points that make up the angle, or the 2 segments, the 2 sides, to get the measure of the angle. Or as I said, you could select the 3 points to get the measure of the angle. And we can see that we have a parallelogram. These are same side interior angles that are supplementary. A couple other tools that might be helpful if you want to construct a perpendicular line through a segment at its midpoint. I might start by constructing a segment and then constructing its midpoint. And then to construct the perpendicular line, I would select the segment and move it over to the point. And notice if I click and drag here, these are truly perpendicular, and perpendicular lines might be helpful in constructing some of the special quadrilaterals. The last thing I'm going to show you is doing a rotation, because either rotations or reflections might be helpful also. So I'm going to go over here to File, and I'm choosing a new sketch. I didn't save that one. Obviously you're going to want to save yours. I'm going to start by drawing or constructing a triangle. Let me get a couple other segments here. Now obviously this isn't a parallelogram. However, this is half of a parallelogram. I'm going to get a point on the midpoint of this segment, and then I'm going to do a rotation of a certain angle. And notice here it says to select the object to rotate, then the center point, and then you choose the angle of rotation. So the object I want to rotate is the triangle itself. Then I'm going to select the center of rotation, and I'm going to rotate this 180 degrees, and notice I have a parallelogram here. So those are just a few things that you can do with GeoGebra, and hopefully that will be enough to get you started with doing your quadrilaterals project.